Well, hello, friends. It's good to be together again with this edition of the Hymn of the Week. Pastor Harry is here with me. I'm Kerry, Dyck, and we have Ruth Thiessen as well. You saw Ruth a number of weeks ago on a previous edition, and here we are, the three of us again together here today. So Harry is going to share the scripture of the week, and then Ruth will tell us about the hymn, and perhaps the most famous psalm, maybe the most well-known scripture in all of the earth. Who knows? Harry's gonna share and read Psalm 23 with us this morning. So Harry, take it away.
Yeah, I've chosen this psalm because it sort of reminds me of the hymn of the week, Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me home. And Psalm 23 is about the shepherd who leads us home.
Yeah.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Amen.
Precious Lord, take my hand. How many times in our lives have we called out to the Lord to hold our hands as we try to find our way? These last few months have been such a difficult time of intense questioning and suffering. First of all, the coronavirus appeared, causing upheaval such as most of us have not experienced in our lifetimes. Perhaps we thought it was as bad as it could get, but then the death of one Black man resulted in an immense aftermath of protest around the world. Many feel that we've lost our way. We are tired. We're in pain. We're wondering where our world is going to go. Will it ever return to even a semblance of what was normal before mid-March? This song resonates especially today because it was composed back in 1932 by an African-American, Thomas Dorsey. Dorsey, who was born in 1899, was a band leader and a great hymn writer. He's often referred to as the father of gospel music, writing more than 400 songs. This particular hymn came out of his inconsolable grief at the death of his wife Nettie in childbirth in 1932, followed by the death of his infant son 2 days later. He lived another 61 years, passing away at age 93. This hymn was the favorite of Martin Luther King Jr. Mahalia Jackson sang it at his funeral, and later Aretha Franklin sang it for his family. But this hymn also has a very personal and profound meaning for us, for Art and me. In 1975, working with MCC in the small southern African country of Lesotho, I suffered a very serious miscarriage, losing the baby and nearly my life. Over a period of a week, I faced death 3 times, but medical intervention always pulled me through. But there was so much more than medical intervention. During the days after the crises had passed, we learned of many people praying for us all over the world, people who didn't know I had been so sick. We learned from personal experience the profound reality of Jesus taking our hands and walking with us. Then, 21 years later, when Brad, our first son, passed away, we again experienced Jesus walking beside us, taking our hands. Today we're facing another loss. My husband Art's brother Jake, who has not been well for several years, is in the hospital. Now, hardly able to communicate, not eating and barely drinking. He's taking his final journey home where he longs to be. We know that Jesus is holding his hand on his journey. Precious Lord, take my hand. Lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my light is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness appears and the night draws near, and the day is past and gone, at the river I stand. Guide my feet, hold my hand. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand. Lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home.